Hey folks, welcome to this video series on criminal justice management. I'm Dr. Brandon A. Sullivan, also known as Sully, and let's talk about the reason behind this series. Why management? Why a dedicated emphasis on management? Well, there are many reasons. Many people, including many students I've had in my classes, want to be managers one day, or at the very least, assume some type of leadership role. And it's good to have an idea of how management works before you get there. Organizations look for those with background knowledge and experience in administration and management, and having this knowledge going in will help elevate you to that next level. If you're currently a manager, there are likely some things you could pick up from this series as well. Everyone can stand to improve their game in at least some areas. Even the best managers know they are far from perfect and don't have all the answers, and are constantly looking for ways to better themselves. And let's face it, poor management lies at the heart of many organizational problems. All problems? No, of course not. That's absurd. But it is the root cause of many, and far too often, poor management exacerbates existing challenges and makes them much worse than they ever needed to be. So another goal of this series on management is to counter some of these poor management ideas and practices and offer some better approaches, some better paths forward. The assumption here is that management is not something that we're born with. We don't have some kind of innate ability to know how to manage. Instead, management is learned along the way, and it's something that can be taught, whether it's through training that's been planned or learning on the job as you go. It can be taught and it can be learned. Does this mean you need to be a manager or an aspiring manager to get something out of this series? No, definitely not. Anyone who wants to know more about management can benefit. Now, we'll be focusing specifically on criminal justice management, the management of organizations in the criminal justice system. Although many of the ideas come from other areas of organizational management, both private and public sector, so there's a great deal of transfer. But the context is criminal justice oriented. Anyone who wants to learn more about how criminal justice organizations operate, this series is for you as well. And we'll take a holistic approach. We won't just talk about police, courts, or corrections, but all of them, independently, and how they interact together as a whole to make the justice system function, or not function, as is too often the case. In essence, how criminal justice organizations are managed to fulfill the goals and responsibilities of providing services to the public. So what do you want to know about management? And what management challenges have you faced, either as a manager yourself or with a manager that you've had? Comment below and let me know. I'd like to hear what you have to say. I hope you enjoy this series and join me for the first video that lays the groundwork with defining just what we mean when talking about organization and management. There's a link in the description below, or you can click on the video link that'll pop up on the screen in just about 2 seconds. Thank you for watching and have a good one.